As NASA began to plan for the trip to the moon, they had to contend with complex technical issues, and also some practical ones, like how astronauts were going to go to the bathroom on the moon. The previous Gemini program had taught NASA and the astronauts a lot of things, including what it would take to use the facilities on longer missions while in space. But how were astronauts going to go to the bathroom on the moon? Inside the spacecraft, waste management was pretty straightforward, although the zero-gravity environment definitely worked against them. For urine, the astronaut attached himself to a bag like this. With a special fitting, the bag was emptied into the vacuum of space, immediately freezing into crystals and creating quite a beautiful display of color as the light reflected off of the urine icicles. Solid waste was collected with this defecation collection device. This is essentially a bag with a sticky rim. The astronaut would stick the bag to his tail section, and once he was done, he would puncture a blue deodorant bag to help with the smell. Unfortunately, this wasn't vented out into space. The astronaut saved it, and it made the return trip home where scientists studied how astronauts' metabolism functioned in space by studying the collected fecal matter. Being on the moon presented its own set of challenges because the astronauts were completely confined to their spacesuits and couldn't take them off, and they'd be outside the spacecraft for hours at a time. The urine collection bag would hold the urine until they could get into the spacecraft to empty it. For solid waste, they wore the fecal management subsystem, which was essentially a space diaper. This is pretty primitive stuff and not very pleasant. As women joined the astronaut corps and began flying in space, there were a whole new set of challenges to contend with. Wouldn't it be a lot easier if there was some sort of space toilet?